What's up, YouTube? Welcome to I Intend to Survive. Alright, today's quick video is going to be your emergency fishing kit. They come in all shapes and sizes. You can go from the simple to the complex. Really, again, depending on what works for you best in your area. I have a few different options to show you today. And again, build your own. It's very inexpensive. That's about as inexpensive as they get. You got some line, hook, sinker, and a float, and it's all together. Throw that in your bag. You got food. I mean, it's a good start. I wouldn't put my life on it because, I mean, if your line breaks, you've lost everything. I would alter this. For me, I would put braided line, throw a couple extra hooks and stuff in here, then put it in my bag. But again, it's a cheap start, and this is what we're going to start with. I mean, just off and running. Here you go. The next one that I'm going to show you is it's a fishing system, really. It's made by Ka-Bar. It's the Ka-Bar Backpacking Hobo Fishing Reel. There's your classic Ka-Bar handle. You got your lanyard on there. There's a little clip, keep your string from going anywhere. As you see, I got a little frog lure on there, and got me a lot of braided line on there. I prefer braided line because it's a lot stronger. The nice thing about this kit, it's lightweight and it floats. I mean, in case you lose your lanyard, comes off your hand, drop it in the water, it floats. I believe it comes in orange as well. I'm not 100% sure. But the end of it twists off, and I got some leaders in there. I got hooks and swivels and sinkers, a lot of them. And I also have, a couple bobbers. This is, to me, the perfect little system. It takes some practice on using it because of the way it's designed. Not everybody can use a hobo fishing reel. I'm still working on it. But it's a great start. I mean, it can put, you're not going to pull in a 40-pound snook. But panfish, small bass, and stuff like that, it's a great option. This next one, this kit is actually the kit out of my bug out bag. It's a little bigger than, the Altoids can fishing kit, but it's got everything and then some that I need. Here we go. One of these $3 Plano 3400 series boxes. They're watertight, and again, got some jig bodies, some bobbers, more, jig heads and bodies and hooks and fishing stringer. Again, now that's a good piece of cordage if you need to make you a ridge line. It's it's a good little backup to have. Again, more cordage. Okay, here's some more monofilament, 12-pound. I mean, that's all you're really going to need there on that. More hooks, more sinkers, various size hooks. Got some swivels in here. In a later video, I'm going to show you how to take these swivels and also make game snares. Now, here's an addition that I put in my kit just to help me out. You can find these just about anywhere. This is some freeze-dried shrimp, some kind of bait. you might not be in an ideal location where bait is readily available. So I've seen guys, Corporal's Corner, make a paracord bait, and it worked pretty well. It might not always work. I'm just saying, have something else that you can, that back up on. And like I said, this is just my personal kit. Make yours your own. Again, what works in South Florida might not work up north, out west. Again, watertight, and again, it floats. So that's another good little system to have. This one here is a little more advanced, a little bit heavier. I wouldn't put this one in my pack, but I do keep this one in my truck. That way I have some fishing tackle at all times. Again, it's bright orange. I don't know if this one floats because it is a little heavy, but it is watertight. And you've got everything in here. I mean, I don't keep fishing line in here because you should have cordage with you anyway. I keep a roll of fishing line in my truck, so I'm not really worried about not having none in here. My other kit for my bug out bag, yes, I have some in there because I might not be in my truck when I have my bug out bag with me. But at least with that kit, I can, string up a fishing pole and catch some fish. Now, this last one here is a little bit of ingenuity, if you will. Passive fishing. You don't have to sit there with a pole in hand and wait for the fish to bite. You can set it and forget it. But I watch the show on TV, Alone, on the History Channel. You might have seen it. And they use the gill net to catch their fish. Check your local regulations. But this net in particular, I picked up in the garden section. It's not the biggest or the baddest. It's a net. You can set it up and catch some fish. I mean, the garden section of any store has some kind of netting in them for rodents and pests and rabbits and deer, different size mesh, everything. And I mean, it'll help you. I mean, it's just one more thing that you could have. And this net don't weigh nothing. I mean, you can shove it into a pocket somewhere and not even realize it's there. Set it up on one end of the stream that you're fishing in and use your pole and your kit at another end. But again, this is just little quick and simple, fishing kits. It don't hurt to have these in your bag. Like I said, the braided line is better, and having a couple extra hooks is definitely a smart thing to do. But get you a couple of these and put braided line on them. Fix them up for yourself. You got a way to fish. Again, I'm in South Florida. There's water everywhere. I mean, so I can catch fish. I've seen retention ponds, behind shopping malls that's got, 15-pound catfish in them. You can eat those. It's just another way to, improvise your bag the way that is most comfortable for you and what's going to work best for you without spending a lot of money to do it. They do sell the pre-made fishing kits out there, and I believe the Boss fishing kit runs around $20. I guarantee you can buy most of the stuff that's in that kit for under $20. You can buy a whole pack of these at Walmart for 75 cents. I mean, and really, when it comes down to it, what do you really need? Hooks, line, and sinker. That's really all you need. Having a good bobber is okay. It helps out depending on the type of fishing you like to do. Having some bait. But one thing you do need to remember, and I can't stress this enough, And if you ask any other survivalist, bushcraft person out there, anybody, hook selection. Oh, I want to catch a big fish. I need big hooks. Big hooks catch big fish. Small hooks catch all fish. If you're using a big bass hook in a pond and all you're seeing is small panfish, chances are you're not going to catch them. You have some small hooks and you put in there, you can catch them small panfish and you can eat those small panfish. You might have to eat 4 or 5 of them, but you're going to catch them. You're not catching them with that big bass hook, but you can catch that big bass on that small panfish hook. There's nothing wrong with having a couple of nice size hooks in your kit, but most of my kits, I have majority small hooks. Now you can also use those hooks on your snares when setting up snares for small game. You know, them hooks get, into the fur of the animal, the rabbit, the squirrel, whatever that's coming through, they're not getting out. So, I mean, it's a good idea to have a lot of hooks, different sizes, mainly small hooks. But that's just something that you need to keep in mind. Again, depending on where you're living, where you're at, and how you want to set up your kit. The Boss kits are really good. They've got a lot of stuff in them. Like I said, though, my personal opinion, $20, I can get plenty of fishing gear. Plenty of fishing gear. Everything that I'm going to need for the area that I live in. I don't need nothing more than a hook, line, sinker, and a bobber. And I can catch fish. So, set it up for yourself. Don't let nobody else do it for you. And I hope you like this video. I hope it helps out, gives you some ideas. Give me that thumbs up. Give me that like. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification button. If you like what you see, keep watching. Tell your friends. And be safe out there. And God bless.